we go.
Holy, that thing came out 3 feet in the air. That might have been the highest jump I've ever seen a bass do in my life. That was insane. I think that might have been the highest I've ever seen a bass jump in my whole life. That's a good one too. That's a 3-pounder.
Yep.
Holy cow. That was insane.
That's a good fish there.
Yeah, that was the highest jump I've ever seen a bass do. Here we go. Beautiful fish right there on the untamed tackle shiitake jig. Out here right now, day 1 of pre-fishing on Whitefish, the Whitefish chain. And this is for my 3rd and final head-to-head solo derby of the year. I'm gonna get this beautiful fish right back. That's first bass of the day, can't complain with that. 3-pounder there. Out here with good friends JR and Cindy Cooper. We're gonna get this 3-pounder back in the water. Beautiful fish. Absolutely whacked the Ned rig. It's been a little slow to start, but we're gonna get on them. We'll get on them.
They're waking up.
They're waking up right now, so stay tuned for the rest of the video. I'll have some more coming out here, but we should get on some good fish today. Hopefully find some good tournament spots for the tournament on Sunday. This lake has a tendency to be kind of a tough lake to catch fish over 2 pounds in general. So catching a 3-pounder to start off is pretty good.
I'm surprised you never fished that.
I haven't honestly had much experience out here. We kind of try to stay away from here because in the past we've kind of not liked this lake.
I love this lake.
Yeah. But that was like 4 years ago. Like a cast like that dark spot right there that you're pulling into, I would think something
would come up and go bam.
Right. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That was...
Get up!
I'm getting it. That was insane. She's getting in.
That's a good fish.
Yeah, it is.
I think you should leave this area alone.
I think so too. I think this one wanted the ace jig. You guys probably saw none of that, but I was pulling this out of the cabbage. We're just fishing like a mixture of weeds right now. And I was about to have my jig out of the water. I think it was actually out of the water. Like it was just coming out. This fish jumped all the way out of the water next to the boat and caught it in its mouth. That was insane. So basically the pattern right now is that they are extremely negative. They don't want to eat anything, or they're extremely active and they're like blasting out of the water this morning. That's the nicest fish I've caught on the ace jig. Bam. Beautiful. There she goes.
Not bad there.
There's one. Been on a little bit of a dry spell here lately. That's been the story of today. It's been tough fishing out here. Trying a little bit of everything and finally got one to bite here. So my game plan for this tournament, today we're fishing a lot of largemouth stuff, checking things out. Right now we're kind of in our first area that could potentially have some smallmouth. I'm thinking that this tournament's gonna take a mixed bag to win it. That'd be my guess. There's some really big smallmouth popping up out here on Whitefish recently. In a local Thursday nighter that I had a couple weeks ago, there were several 5-pound smallies caught, but none of them were really predictable. They were just kind of random bites, so we're just fishing this stuff that could have a little mix of either or, and we're gonna see if we can catch some smallies too, maybe at the same time. But game plan for right now is to try to find some good largemouth stuff, and then maybe later today or tomorrow we'll look for some smallies. Scared me. All right. I'm just. £5 smallie is no joke.
Nope.
It's a pig. If I had a couple of those and some 3-pounders, I'd be sitting pretty decent. Oh, there she is.
Oh, you're still on it? I jump on it.
I know it. Right,
It's not no monster, but you got it.
but it's there.
Cindy's hooked up.
Some of that.
We're learning things, starting to finally get some clues.
We're waking up. Keep it.
Nice job.
Fred was older, but he had kids. Claudia was my age, and Carl was a couple years younger, and Jennifer was 4 years younger.
You're not a piker-rooney.
He's trying to do it. He's trying to do it.
Dirty dog.
He's like,
Yeah.
Hey there, buddy.
He
Roll up.
wants to jump out. There we go.
there you go. That's kind of.
It's actually got.
There.
Look at the colors on that.
know,
It's kind of
aren't they cool?
golden.
Beautiful.
Nice looking pike. Splashback. Alright, so we've continued to grind it out here on Whitefish. It's bluebird skies, pretty calm, there's barely a little chop, and fishing is still tough. We have not figured anything out too much with the bass. Our thoughts is that they're just hunkered down in the weeds and they're not active enough to come out. I've been pitching jig pretty much all day, trying to kind of weasel into the holes and try to just get any of those fish that are maybe hunkered down there. I've thrown a Texas rig too, and I got a couple bites, but it hasn't really been doing anything too crazy. JR and Cindy are throwing moving baits, and usually they do really well out here with those, and it's even tough for them. So it's just a pretty tough bite today. Hopefully that means tournament day is going to be super fire, because these fish will be starving. JR's hooked up. You want me to get it?
Yeah, it's got a bunch of hooks in it.
Okay. This might be a process for somebody else, actually.
Yeah.
I've got one hand. We'll make her interesting. There you go.
Yeah, be careful.
Okay, we got it. Never mind.
We got her.
There.
Nice fish. Here, give her to JR. Or...
Oh, that's my monster fish.
Yes. For today, it's been a grind.
Anything's good today. We're going to let this one grow up. And here we go.
All right. There he goes. Nice job, JR.
Yeah.
Broke the ice after a while.
Don't got fish for you guys do.
Oh yeah. It's been a grind of a day, to say the least. I just actually saw a smallmouth follow my bait up though. I'm using a crankbait here, so JR tossed a crankbait on and got a largemouth. In this spot anyways, we might be onto something, but so far it doesn't seem like we're dialed onto anything, so just tough fishing conditions. Plus there's a million wake boats out here on a Friday. Alright, just caught this Magnum on the crank. It's about 4 times the size of my crankbait. Big uns only.
Uh-huh. There it is.
On the old Acer. that line. Let's go. Oh, you're good. Right there. This,
Nice one.
yeah, that ace jig's been catching the better fish of the day so far today. This is only my third fish though. I mean, it's been a tough day. It's got a nice belly, nice mouth there. Beautiful whitefish bass. There he goes. Let's go.
Boom. Crush that baby.
Oh yeah. What's cracking, guys? Blair here. As you can tell, I'm back home. Ate some food with JR and Cindy after we went fishing. Even though it was tough, we had a good time out there. I've been wanting to get out with those guys for a while now. JR, Cooper, and Cindy Gibbs, they are great friends of my family and myself. And JR has been a really great mentor for me through fishing. I've talked to him quite a bit. He's got an insane amount of experience in fishing. He's won many tournaments, so he's just an all-around awesome guy to be around. Super nice people, so it was really nice to get out with them today. Unfortunately, the fishing was a little tough, but that definitely taught me one thing today, and something to take away for the tournament is that this tournament is probably going to be a bit of a grinder. So coming into it, I'm thinking it's probably not going to be something where you pull up on these areas and you just go and whack them. I'd love for that to happen, but after today, and what we fished a lot of really good looking stuff. I mean, it was nice coontail, nice cabbage, a mixture of 3 different weeds in certain areas, deep weeds, shallow weeds that looked good. Most of it was clean. We didn't fish a whole lot of slimy weeds, which is usually something I'd stay away from. And although it looked great, it was not producing many bites for us. All in all, I think we got maybe 7 or 8 tournament class bites today. I did catch 2 pretty early in the morning that were over 3 pounds, and I caught them in a pretty crazy fashion. Hopefully I got those on camera. That area I'm definitely gonna go back to in the tournament. But overall, I'm not totally discouraged by today. It was tough fishing conditions. It was bluebird skies, calm weather, and just really pretty hot. So that's not always great conditions for fishing. It can definitely be really tough, which it was for us today. So hopefully tomorrow's a little bit better. I'm gonna be going for some smallmouth and gonna try for some more largemouth, see what we can find tomorrow, and then we'll take what we find in practice, wrap it up, and create a game plan for the tournament. We're gonna see how it goes. Should be a fun time figuring out whitefish. Hopefully you guys see some fish catching to come. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. And before I close off on today's video, I have to say a quick thank you to my 5 sponsors. Untamed Tackle, they're my title sponsor for this year. Johnson's Portside, my second job for the summer. I'm the bait slinger during the winter. Probably can't see it, but I have it on the back of my jersey. Hence the name also for my YouTube channel, if you guys wondered at all. Libex Marine, Pequot Tool, and LMI Lawn Care. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for more tournament content in the future. Give this video a like and maybe comment something that you'd like to see in the future. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.